Good morning, battling bathers. Start your day the Bather Babble way. I'm Tia, here with my broadcasting partner Jacob. Kayla is here with sports, and Nakaya is here with your weather forecast. Today is Friday, October 5th, and here's what's making news. Making news on this day, in 1947, the first televised presidential speech from the White House was given by President Harry Truman. According to History.com, at the time, Europe was still recovering from World War II and suffering from famine. So the speech he gave was about food conservation, asking Americans to cut back on their use of grain in order to help the starving Europeans.
Making news around the world, India could soon be faced with the threat of U.S. sanctions following a controversial $5 billion weapons deal with Russia. A move analyst says it poses more of a headache for Washington than it does Delhi. To learn more about this story, visit CNN.com. Making news around the country, the people of Gilbert, Minnesota find themselves in a real-life game of Angry Birds. According to National Public Radio, birds are flying into windows, cars are flying erratically. The birds have been eating berries that have over-ripened, which caused them to ferment, and the birds are now drunk. Cedar waxwings and robins are most likely to overindulge and get drunk, while most other birds are just a little tipsy. Now here's Kayla with your Bather Sports Update.
I'm Kayla with your Bather Sports Update. The hockey season tipped off last night. Unfortunately, our Red Wings came up a little short in their home opener. They lost 3-2 in overtime to the Columbus Blue Jackets. The Red Wings are a very young team, but very fast. They had some great scoring chances, but turned the puck over too many times. They traveled to LA to play the Kings on Sunday. Congratulations to the Lady Bathers who beat Madison yesterday in their homecoming game. Their next game is Tuesday against Warren Mott. Finally, the big game is tonight. Southfield Christian is coming to the Clem to take on the Bathers in our homecoming game. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock. Come out and be ready to cheer on the Bathers and meet the homecoming crowd at halftime. That's all for your Bather Sports Update. Back to you, Tia.
Thanks, Kayla. Making news around the state. For the past 30 years, a 22-pound rock was being used as a doorstop. This rock actually turns out to be a meteorite valued at $100,000. It is the 6th largest recorded meteorite found in Michigan. The Smithsonian and a mineral museum in Maine are considering purchasing the meteorite for display. The man has agreed to give 10% of the sale value to the university for study if he does agree to sell it, according to CNN.com. Now here's Nakaya with your Bather Babble forecast.
I'm Nakaya with your Bather Babble forecast. Across the country, you see very, very sunny, very beautiful over in the West Coast. In the Rockies and the Midwest, we seem to have a mixture of rain and snow. Don't like that. Very sunny in the South and also on the East Coast. Today's outlook, right now 44 degrees, noon will be up to 57, 4 p.m. even further up to 63, and 8 p.m. tonight will be 59 degrees. 3-day forecast, Saturday high of 80, really don't like that, with some thunderstorms. Sunday high of 72 with some rain, and Monday high of 80 with partly cloudy, I guess. Today's weather word, relative humidity, the ratio of water vapor contained in the air compared to the maximum amount of moisture that the air can hold at that specific temperature and pressure. That's all for your Bather Babble forecast. Back to you, Jacob.
Thanks, Nakaya. And now it's time for the word of the day. Today's word is vindictive, which means wanting revenge. For the last day of Spirit Week, everyone should have dressed in their class color. There's a pep rally at 1:30, the homecoming parade is at 4, and you can't forget about the homecoming football game. Throughout all of Spirit Week, homecoming tickets were sold for $15. After today, homecoming tickets can only be purchased at the door for $20.
Juniors and seniors who are interested in business, game design, art, nursing, or engineering, the Lawrence Tech University trip is today. You will be called down by the PA. Manufacturing Day is today. We are visiting Fisher Dynamics. If you want to learn about exciting careers in high-tech manufacturing, then you should plan on attending. During the trip, you are required to wear full-length pants and shoes that cover your toes.
Progress reports come out on Monday, so make sure all your late work has been turned in. Well, that's all we have for you today, Bathers. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Bab City Beat, leave us a comment, a like, and share your favorite video of ours. Subscribers get notifications when we go live each day. Teachers, email us your announcements at batherbabble@gmail.com to have your announcements read on the show. See you next time on Bather Babble.